So last night, around I think it was about 2 a.m., we heard a bit of commotion yesterday, and we could tell that some people are coming in. We could hear the suitcases and people talking around looking for empty rooms here. So on the same floor we are on, in the morning we found that there are new people who have been allocated rooms, same floor that I am staying. So I took the initiative. I met with one of the ladies who has 3 kids. Yeah, she came in with another lady. So 2 ladies with 3 kids. One is a very small baby, looks about 5 months. So I asked them where they came from because I wondered. Yeah, so she said that they came from Namanga and they were brought the TZ side. So apparently they were brought in here by government escort, which was fine. But they have been put on the same floor we are on, so we are interacting. We are in very close proximity, even for comfort, considering we've been here already for 7 days. Then I checked and I noted there were more people, 12 in total, which I came to learn later. The 12, apparently, according to one of the ladies in the group, work at a salon that is in Capital Center. One of their colleagues a lady was taken ill. She was picked up by the Ministry of Health officials from the salon. I think it's a salon barber shop. I'm not sure, but it's at the Capital Center. So she was apparently picked up, and the Ministry of Health officials took their telephone numbers and called them in. I don't know to where. Then the 12 of them were brought here to be quarantined because the lady apparently now turned out positive. This is from one of the colleagues, so that is verifiable information. So I don't know where the sick lady has been taken, but the 12 of them were brought in here. Yeah. So the lady says that there are 32 colleagues, but she doesn't understand how they were chosen, just the 12 of them. Yeah, so 12 are here. Same floor. So the concern really is we have been quarantined, at least the group that we came in here with have been on the same floor, not interacting that closely with the rest of the team, which made sense because we have already done most of the time. So new people are coming in, and we are now using, you see, when you're using the bathroom because they're shared, we're having to share them with the new people, not really knowing what they have been exposed to, when we have been trying to at least isolate ourselves from other groups. So it's becoming a bit difficult to even take care of yourself because really nothing much is being done here apart from just you have your own room, you stay here, which is fine. But now the ministry, I feel the ministry is not doing their part by having people who come in being quarantined in different blocks. So there are a lot of empty rooms here, a whole separate block which is empty, where they could have quarantined them. And we asked about this in the morning when we learned about the new people who came in, because it's a bit alarming, and they said that they would handle it. The ladies are still here, still sleeping at this time. They're still in their rooms, same block, same floor that we are on. Actually, doors are just across. From my door, there is a lady who's just across, and yeah. So the rest of our team, they have the ladies there in close proximity, and the rooms, you know how hostels are. So that's one thing. I don't know why the ministry is handling it like that, and we should be asked, because we are supposed to leave this place on Sunday, if we're counting 14 days from the first night we spent in quarantine. But we don't even feel comfortable anymore. If new cases or new suspected cases or people who are exposed are brought in our midst, and we're not even able to alienate ourselves. I don't feel comfortable after 14 days going home to my family and thinking I'm fine, because as of this morning when our temperature was taken for the first time, by the way, since we came here, the ministry said that they were not going to test everybody, that they were only going to test the cases, the people who have suspected symptoms or who show cause to be tested in first place. So how are you supposed to even feel comfortable now coming out of here, going to your family when new people are still coming in and being brought into your midst? So you're not able to keep safe when you try. Then I have been informed, and a lot of people seem to suspect that two individuals here on the ground floor who are sick and are held up in the rooms. They have been staying in. Their food is dropped, is taken to them to their rooms. They're not allowed to come out. We suspect they're sick, and we're wondering why they're still here. We'll query that tomorrow to know the true picture. But it's a bit of a worrying situation here that is going on. That if this is how quarantine is being done, I am really worried that even what KJ was talking about yesterday, it might actually happen in these quarantine facilities. Yeah, because you might be safe, you might be taking care of yourself, but you don't have the escape, and you cannot avoid what is now being brought in close proximity, where you now do not have a choice to move from. Yeah, I don't know. I hope that can be discussed at somewhere. Yeah, that's it.